Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video on my channel Hairliciously. If you guys are new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe so that you guys are updated on hair loss and hair transplant content, as well as updates on current hair loss treatments in the pipeline. In today's video, I wanted to give you an update regarding Stemson Therapeutics. I've covered this company a while back in 2019, and there really hasn't been much of an update until recently, so I thought that I would share this good news with you guys. And for those who don't know what Stemson Therapeutics has been researching, it's a company that was founded by Dr. Tershkik and Dr. Hamilton, and Stemson, amongst many other companies, is in the works for finding a solution to create an unlimited supply of donor hair by creating hair-inducing dermal papilla cells using something known as induced pluripotent stem cells, also known as iPS cells. These cells are a type of pluripotent stem cell that can be generated directly from adult cells. And the technology was actually first pioneered in Japan in 2006, and it was pretty promising in the fact that the introduction of several specific genes encoding transcription factors could convert adult cells into pluripotent stem cells. This is important not just for hair, but for regenerative medicine, since iPS cells can multiply indefinitely, and it can also give rise to every other cell type in the body and represent a single source of cells that could be used to replace those that are lost to damage or disease. So basically, they're on a hunt to not only cure hair loss through an infinite number of grafts, but also to cure, diseases like cancer and also other, degenerative diseases. A few years back, Stemson had revealed their study, which involved the human stem cells being combined with mice epithelial cells, and they attached a 3D biodegradable scaffold, which is kind of like the same material as dissolvable stitches. And the scaffold acted as the growing environment for the dermal papilla cells, as well as the controlling of the direction of hair growth. And it also enabled the stem cells to integrate into the skin. The latest development is that Stemson has been able to show that an all-human cell solution can generate new human hair follicles in human skin that were explanted into immunodeficient mode humanized mice. Now, this image demonstrates the new engineered functional hair follicles in humanized mice. And if you look at the top image labeled A, this is the hair-bearing human skin xenograft on immunocompromised nude mice 10 weeks after transplant of Stemson engineered follicular units. Basically mice that have been engrafted with human skin. Now the image below on the left is the underside of excised human skin xenograft showing hair bulbs generated by Stemson engineered follicular units. And finally, the bottom right photo in green is an enlarged image of hair bulb demonstrating green fluorescent protein labeled cells from Stemson engineered follicular units that are responsible for generating human hair follicles in skin pad. So this is actually a huge technological breakthrough for Stemson, because this would obviously clear the path for its proprietary hair rejuvenation solution to advance towards human clinical trials. And according to Stemson's CEO, Jeff Hamilton, he quotes that the recent demonstration of robust and reproducible all-human hair growth in humanized mice is a strong indicator of potential success in human clinical trials. All in all, I'm super glad that they're heading in the right direction to human clinical trials. They really haven't specified exactly when this is going to take place. I'm guessing that's going to take at least a year. I've also heard that they might plan on starting in towards the end of 2025. Until these clinical trials actually really start showing that these iPS cells can grow hair in human scalps successfully without any long-term side effects, I'm honestly not going to keep my hopes up too high, only because we've seen so many failures, and until this thing actually is successful and commercializes, I'd recommend those who are losing hair continue taking your 5-AR inhibitors, your growth stimulants, your anti-androgens. But overall, it does sound very promising from a stem cell multiplication standpoint. And Stemson and Dr. Suji are actually two of my favorite companies that I hope will one day find a cure. And if I had to place a bet, it's probably going to be one of these two contenders. If you guys recall, back in 2021, Stemson is also backed by key venture capital investors, including DCVC, Genoa Ventures, and AbbVie Venture. These are pretty strong and solid investment in biomedical companies with a lot of financial backing to help push, Stemson with research and with human clinical trials. So overall, they're definitely heading in the right direction, going towards human clinical trials. This is exactly what we need to know if their proprietary treatment involving iPS cells is going to be effective or not. And there also was a recent press release stating that Stemson and Bosley / Hair Club parent company Aderin had signed an executive hair regeneration licensing deal, securing Stemson the exclusive global rights to research, development, and commercialization of their hair regeneration therapeutic products based on Aderin's proprietary hair regeneration cell therapy technology. Stemson will resume Aderin's phase 2 stage cell therapy hair regeneration program, integrate the technology into its existing hair loss cell therapy development pipeline, and provide multiple products for patients experiencing hair loss. Now, Aderin's proprietary hair regeneration platform is a cell therapy system that utilizes patient-derived hair and skin cells to durably rejuvenate shrinking hair follicles in patients with androgen alopecia by repopulating functional hair follicle cells into early to mid-stage hair loss areas. Aderin is a Japanese-based global leader in hair products and services. They conducted phase 2 clinical testing in the US on 445 human patients to treat early to mid-stage androgen alopecia in men and women. Initial clinical data suggest a single dose of functional hair follicle cells into the target scalp area safely produced long-lasting and durable hair growth results. However, Aderin had liquidated its research institute in 2013, and I'm not exactly sure why they're trying to revive a 12-year-old technology, but according to Stemson and Aderin, they're hoping to do so in hopes of accelerating the timelines of their technology. As you know, you guys all know that Japan has a much faster pathway program for commercialization, but also feel like this may be to, cover their bases in case Stemson's iPS cell therapy isn't successful and they kind of need something to fall back on. But, with everything, time will certainly tell, and hopefully we will have some more positive updates in the near future. I'll be sure to give you updates as they come along, but that's all the information that I have for Stemson Therapeutics. Let me know in the comments what you think of Stemson's iPS stem cell therapy, and if you do believe that it's actually going to be successful. But that basically wraps up this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Take care, guys.